as we close the hour, we'd like to give you a spec on what's really going down. As we know that there's a lot that's happening in this country, but of course there was a bid that was launched by former, I don't want to say former, but of course Kenya's former Prime Minister, that is Raila Odinga, during a continental launch that invited a couple of countries right here. And of course, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's vision for unifying Africa is something that has been tied on to the United States of Africa, something that was more of a notion that was pushed by former Libyan president, the late Muammar Gaddafi.
That's right. During his launch for the AUC chairmanship in Addis Ababa on Friday, Mr. Odinga underscored the need for unity, saying it was sacred to him as he aspires to chair the continental body. Quote, "I have a broad vision for Africa of a united and integrated continent that is also prosperous and at peace with itself." He said, Africa's unity is sacred to me. We must return unity to the top of our priority, as Mwalimu Nyerere and Nkrumah did. Without unity in a fast consolidating world, Africa will continue to be marginalized, exploited, and irrelevant.
Yes.
Of course, that champions, that echoes the aspirations of former Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi, who once pushed for a United States of Africa. And of course, he was very key in the formation of the AU itself. On September 9th, 1999, Gaddafi championed the Sirte Declaration, which announced the decision to establish the African Union in Sirte, Libya. And of course, in July 2000, the AU constitution was adopted in Togo, Lome, following, actually shortly after, followed by its inauguration. And of course, in 2002 in Durban, South Africa, the OAU was replaced with the AU.
As we look at that, it's in a push to make sure that Africa works in solidarity and of course to improve its strength economically. As we look at that, we've seen a big challenge for Raila has been some of the candidates who are also running for the same seat. That is the Africa Union Commission chairmanship. But it's clear to just say it's not an easy ride in as much as we're bidding for this. It's not a guarantee that we're actually going to get it. But of course, we've seen East Africa come together and actually fronting Raila's name, which also shows a major support. But also some of the candidates have major support from the Francophone nations, that is the French-speaking nations, and also the Islamic states. So you definitely, in Africa that is, and that also gives a big challenge for Raila Odinga, who is a key player also in the candidature as we try to get the next AUC chairman.